Are we permitted to fast the day of Arafah if it falls on a Friday? First of all, no one should miss out on fasting this day. One is truly deprived if he misses out fasting such a day. صيام يوم عرفة أحتسب على الله أن يكفر السنة التي قبله والسنة التي بعده. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I ask Allah that fasting on the day of Arafah will expiate the sins of the year before and the sins of the year after. The thing about it is this year it falls on a Friday. And there's a hadith disliking fasting Fridays. The simple, short answer is you should fast. Even though it falls on a Friday, this does not fall under what's disliked in fasting Fridays. What's disliked from the meaning of the hadith is to specialize and single out and target Fridays for fasting. Take the general rule as it pertains to fasting Fridays. If it's some type of special day or someone's habitual fasting, meaning a special day like the day of Arafah, or someone has a pattern in fasting, and those days coincidentally fall on Fridays, it's permissible to fast and not disliked. The day of Arafah this year happens to fall on a Friday. It's not disliked, even though it's on a Friday. You fast every other day. That's your habit. Many of those days are going to be Fridays. It's not disliked to fast those Fridays because you're not targeting the Friday. The second situation is if you combine a day before or after. You combine a day before or after Friday. There's no special occasion. There is no habitual fasting. But you fast a Friday and a Thursday or Friday and a Saturday, that's not makruh. That's not disliked. That's permissible. In fact, there's a clear hadith permitting that. That's the rule pertaining to fasting Fridays. This person who asked, are we permitted to fast the day of Arafah if it falls on a Friday? From the question, what's his or her intention? It clearly appears that the intention is to fast the day of Arafah. There's no intention here to single out Friday. The intention is to fast the day of Arafah, and it just so happens that it falls on a Friday. So if it would have happened on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, clearly from the question you can see that they would have fasted it that day. Someone may say, okay, you know what, I'm fasting Friday because this is our holy day. It's a special day for Muslims, so I'm just going to fast it. We say that's what is disliked. Something that I would suggest, and it doesn't have nothing to do with the ruling on the matter, but just a recommendation, is to fast Thursday and Friday. And by doing that, you encompass several ahadith. You encompass the ahadith that deter from fasting on Friday and recommend fasting a day before and after. So if you fast Thursday with Friday, you've included that hadith in your ibadah. Also, fasting Thursdays is recommended. You've included that hadith in your ibadah. Also, Thursday falls or happens to be one of the special days of the Hijjah. You've included that in your ibadah as well. In Sahih al-Bukhari, the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا يصومن أحدكم يوم الجمعة إلا يوما قبله أو يوما بعده. None of you should fast the day of Friday unless you fast the day before or a day after. Also, in Sahih al-Bukhari, Muhammad ibn Abbad قال سألت جابرا رضي الله عنه نهى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن صوم يوم الجمعة قال نعم. Muhammad ibn Abbad said, I asked Jabir, did the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam deter from fasting on Fridays? He said yes. Also in Sahih Bukhari, عن جويرية بنت الحارث رضي الله عنها أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم دخل عليها يوم الجمعة وهي صائمة فقال أصمت أمس؟ قالت لا. قال تريدين أن تصومي غدا؟ قالت لا. قال فأفطري. The messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم visited Juwayriyah and it was a Friday and she was fasting. He said, did you fast yesterday? She said no. He said, do you intend on fasting tomorrow? She said no. He said, then go and break your fast. In Sahih Muslim, لا تختصوا ليلة الجمعة بقيام من بين الليالي ولا تخصوا يوم الجمعة بصيام من بين الأيام إلا أن يكون في صوم يصومه أحدكم. The hadith says, don't single out or specialize or target the night of Jum'ah for prayer. And don't single out and target Friday for fasting unless one's accustomed to fast and it coincides with Friday. You take all those ahadith together, and I'm going to repeat to you the general rule you get from all those ahadith. If fasting Friday, number one, fasting Friday was coincidental to a special day, like the day of Arafah, like the day of Ashura, or if you're accustomed to fasting every other day, and some of those days happen to be Fridays, or you decide to say, let's say you fast the 6 days of Shawwal, all in a row, and one of those days happens to be a Friday, none of that is disliked. Because you're not singling out Friday, which is what's makruh. Second of all, if one decides to fast Friday for ajr, no special occasion, no special type of fasting, but he fasts a day before or a day after, that's not makruh as well. Third, someone says, I'm fasting Friday. We say, is it special days at Arafah or Ashura? No. Are you accustomed to fasting certain days and it happens to fall on Friday? No. Are you going to fast Thursday or Saturday with it? No. We say that's exactly what's makruh. And that's the opinion of the Sheikh of our Shuyukh al-Shanqiti, the opinion of some of the Hanafiya, and the opinion of the Shafi'iyya, the opinion of the Hanabila, Ibn al-Qayyim and Ibn Qudam and Ibn Taymiyyah all chose it. And Shawkani also chose it, and it's the conclusion you get from the hadith that I mentioned on this matter. Should one performing Hajj standing in Arafah